could only post this video today. This interview was conducted on December 4, 2012. Answers of an Alien from Andromeda, Video 96, December 8, 2012. Friends, as I promised, here is an update on the planet. Many dozens of scientists of your planet are being transferred to new laboratories on Mars, in the 2 cities that are in full activity there. There are laboratories of all segments already installed properly. After the shutdown of the space program here, all personnel connected to your NASA already been transferred. Your elites want everything to be developed there, to not have to pass the scrutiny of CG here on planet Earth. Virtually, all the world's gold reserves have been transferred there as well, with the exception of the reserves of China and Russia. Your whole economy is turning around papers, without ballast, because the reservations that guaranteed are no longer here. Many of your great art collections in libraries and museums and your Vatican have also been transferred. Everything that exists today, exposed to the public eye, is false. The planet is being emptied for quite some time, and now this exodus of resources is coming to an end on the agenda of your elites. The process of cleanup population of the planet just has not started yet due to the fact that CG have interfered more than they expected in natural processes. It's like a bunch of sabotage, piercing the hull of the ship, and exiting in single lifeboat, leaving all to sink without any help. But as I mentioned earlier, this colony will survive and prosper, because many friends are here to ensure that happens. The planet will continue spinning, but a lot will change over the planet that you know today. The planet is expected to grow by 5 percentage points in diameter and adjust your new vibration in a step up from the current. The continents will readjust and the planet will go through a process of self-cleanup, eliminating all waste generated by your wrong technologies, and will be deployed in the future portal where all hazardous materials generated by new processes will be automatically sent off the planet. The oil reserves deposited on the planet, to be used in the stage of development that is ending, is no longer necessary and will disappear absorbed by the new restructuring. You will see many things different than usual, as I mentioned many months ago, new animals, new insects, new microorganisms changing the colors of your waters, new behaviors of the atmosphere. Many others will extinguish of the planet for not being more compatible with the new reality of level 1. All this is close and already happening. It will be a great challenge for societies to function, remaining restructuring and social development now with new technologies, much more advanced than the current, of this former stage. Captain Bill is very well informed about everything at this time, but he is now following our rules of conduct, until there is a full openness contact authorized by CG. Many of you, holding key positions, will ease their consciences, putting you partially aware of the facts and putting their careers at risk. Believe these messages because they have information about what is actually expected for these times. The time trigger of the change of frequency is coming. I am sure that all who are consciously attuned to this process will feel differences in their levels of perception. From the next day 20, the frequency of the planet is already getting close to the apex of the new level. From there, the planet will no longer be considered a reformatory. As an observer, I feel proud to be witnessing such a planetary change, for the first time personally in my approximate 150 years. The system Nibiru was diverted to a route of lesser effect, but the random debris that accompanied it are on the old route. This month Earth will suffer a bomber of such debris, but the fleet Pleiadians should interfere with any threat of mass extinction. 890 ships of various cultures are on standby to support the decisions that the CG may have to take. The volcanic and tectonic activity must be controlled to a certain level, but the planet needs restructuring to your natural next step, and so far cannot nor should be avoided. The regional councils on the planet should take all reasonable initiatives regionally directly supervised by CG. After this exchange of frequency, life will continue but subject to new challenges that will be overcome with the help of all who are willing to voluntarily assist this mission. Wary of any false flag adopted by your governments, seek to act moved by your consciences and your insight. The societies will require time to realign to the new circumstances, but in a few laps around the sun everything will be seated properly. Any relevant news will be given to you next week. Stay calm and confident because the planet will be cleaned and restructured during this period with the cooperation of all well-intentioned. A sieve natural will pass by the planet in terms of population. It's no use to hold in any way not to go through the sieve. It will be a process of natural selection that can be fast or slow, depending only on the way that the nature of the planet will behave. May the strength and peace be with all of you. Thanks for watching. Join our channel. You are welcome there.